Evil exists, and sometimes it wears a human face. Imagine a small, quiet town nestled in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. Children play freely in the streets, their laughter echoing through the trees. But beneath this idyllic surface, a nightmare was unfolding. One that would scar the community forever. Between 1989 and 1993, the municipality of Altamira in Para, Brazil, became the epicenter of a series of gruesome crimes that shocked the world. Young boys, aged 8 to 14, were kidnapped, castrated, tortured, and killed in acts of unimaginable brutality. This video delves into the chilling case of the Altamira child emasculations, exploring the victims, the investigation, and the controversial theories that emerged. Was this the work of a satanic cult, a serial killer, or something even more sinister? Join us as we unravel the mystery piece by piece and confront the haunting questions that remain unanswered. The victims were children, boys with dreams, families, and futures. Their lives were cut short in the most horrific ways. Ailton Fonseca, 10 years old, disappeared on May 5, 1991. His remains were found 46 days later, but his body mysteriously vanished from the morgue before an autopsy could be performed. Janus da Silva Pessoa, 13 years old, found castrated, sexually abused, and mutilated, his eyes gouged out and hands chopped off. Flavio Lopes da Silva, 10 years old, discovered with human bite marks, his genitals mutilated, and his scrotum torn out. These are just a few of the names that haunt Altamira. The survivors, like Otoniel and Waldecli, endured years of reconstructive surgeries and psychological trauma. Their stories are a testament to resilience, but also a stark reminder of the evil they faced. The investigation into the Altamira crimes was as complex as it was controversial. Authorities pursued multiple leads, each more shocking than the last. The most prominent theory involved the superior universal lineage, a mystical sect that challenged Western notions of divinity. Witnesses claimed the group engaged in satanic rituals and black magic, targeting children as part of their beliefs. A book by the sect's founder, Valentina de Andrade, even referred to children as instruments of the great scam called God. 7 individuals, including Drs. Anicio Ferreira de Sousa and Cecilio Brandão, were indicted. Witnesses alleged they saw Brandão carrying a blood-stained machete and a styrofoam box, while Sousa was accused of performing the castrations. However, the evidence was circumstantial and no forensic proof linked the accused to the crimes. In a twist that further complicated the case, serial killer Francisco das Chagas Rodrigues de Brito confessed to 42 murders, including 12 in Altamira. His claims cast doubt on the satanic cult theory, raising questions about whether the wrong people had been accused. At one point, investigators explored the possibility of an organ trafficking ring. The precision of the castration suggested clinical expertise, leading to the arrest of 2 doctors. However, expert reports concluded that the organs were unusable for transplantation, and the theory was eventually dismissed. The legal proceedings were marred by inconsistencies and controversy. Key witnesses contradicted their own testimonies, and evidence was often lacking. Edmilson da Silva Frazão, a crucial witness, initially claimed to have attended a satanic ritual but later recanted, alleging he was coerced by authorities. The Supreme Court annulled parts of the trial due to procedural irregularities, and the defendants were eventually released. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the case left a lasting impact. The accused maintained their innocence, and the families of the victims were left without closure. The Altamira child emasculations left an indelible mark on the town. The crimes exposed systemic failures in the justice system and highlighted the vulnerability of marginalized communities. For the families, the pain of losing a child is unimaginable. For those whose children survived, the scars, both physical and emotional, remain. For the accused, their lives were irrevocably altered by the allegations, whether guilty or innocent. For Altamira. The town became synonymous with tragedy, a cautionary tale of how evil can lurk in the most unexpected places. Even decades later, the case remains shrouded in mystery. Were the crimes truly the work of a satanic cult? Or was Francisco das Chagas the sole perpetrator? Why were key pieces of evidence, like autopsies, never conducted? Could the truth have been buried under the weight of public pressure and media sensationalism? The Altamira child emasculations are a stark reminder of the darkness that can exist in the world. They challenge us to confront uncomfortable truths about justice, accountability, and the lengths to which humanity can fall. As we remember the victims, Ailton, Janes, Flavio, and the others, we must also demand answers. Their stories deserve more than silence. They deserve justice. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Let us not be those who do nothing. Thanks for joining me on The Madness Explained. Please remember to subscribe and click the notification bell to stay updated on our latest discussions. If you have thoughts, drop them in the comments below. Until our next episode, stay informed and take care.